UFC Fight Night, Aspinall versus Tybura. Most confident picks. We got 15 fights on this UFC Fight Night. 6-fight main card, which you don't see very often. But with 15 fights stacked top to bottom with a lot of Brazilians, surprisingly. And of course, a lot of UK and United Kingdom. And where's Mark Chiesi from? Democratic Republic of Congo. That is weird, but where does he reside out of? England. Okay, England and UK fighters on this card. A lot of great prospects on here. A lot of undefeated and up-and-coming guys. I'm going to give you my most confident picks to least confident picks. Highest percentage to lowest percentage. And this isn't going to be a very long video because I actually tried to record this one yesterday. And I'll be honest, my stream or my recording must have had an error. And it did not record, so we already have our percentages up for you guys right now. It's going to be a very fast video. We do have Bruna Brazil taking on Shauna Bannon right there as our least confident pick of the card. I mean, Bruna Brazil, she's not the most high-level women's MMA fighter in that weight class. Shauna is from the region. She is Irish. And if it hits the judges' scorecard, she could very likely win in that fight. And I do believe if you're going to bet anything with Bruna Brazil and Shauna Bannon, might as well bet the underdog or just don't bet the fight at all. It's a very, very close one with Shauna Bannon and Bruna Brazil. The second least confident pick is Lerone Murphy. I don't know why so many people are hyped on Lerone Murphy to win like all of his fights. I mean, the dude had a really close first round, arguably lost that first round of Makwan Amirkhani. In my opinion, lost to Gabriel Santos and is taking on a very, very good up-and-coming guy in Josh Culibao, who upset Sung Woo Choi, who beat Melsik Baghdasaryan by finish. I'm going to be honest, I don't see what the hype is for Lerone Murphy. I still got him winning a close decision, but he's very, very low on my list. Jafel Filio versus Daniel Perez, super, super close flyweight fight. Have him pretty much even with Lerone Murphy. Women's MMA, Ketlen Vieira taking on Pannie Kianzad. This is for rightful reasons, as if Pannie's able to defend the takedowns, she's a slightly better striker, but Ketlen is a slightly better wrestler and grappler. It just comes down to how much wrestling and grappling Ketlen Vieira can implement into this fight. The clinch work she can implement as well. It's going to be another close women's MMA, so obviously we got him very, very low. Davey Grant, our first underdog of the card. If we check out the betting odds, I believe he's like plus, obviously. Plus 130 range, right? Sorry, let me see. Yeah, plus 130 on BetOnline right there. Actually, a pretty sizable underdog in the UFC's bantamweight division. I think the main reason for that is he's fighting an undefeated 30-year-old who's in the prime of his MMA career, coming off a great knockout win on Simon Oliveira. But I slightly lean Davey Grant. So again, it's going to be like the Ketlen Vieira Pannie Kianzad, another close split decision type of a fight. But I do lean the underdog there in Davey Grant. Yanal Shmuz, another underdog and a sizable one at that. Now at around plus 130 as well. Do have him a little bit more confident than Davey Grant, because Davey's taking on a very dangerous up-and-comer, where Yanal Shmuz is taking on Chris Duncan, whose striking is okay. He leaves his chin out there a lot, but he's mainly, in his last few fights, and in this fight as well, probably going to try to go out there and wrestle and grapple. So I do lean for the underdog in Yanal Shmuz. For Rashiyam, Jai Herbert, again, I don't know why. I really thought, given the hometown advantage and how close the fight is, I really thought Jai Herbert was going to be the favorite. But he's not, so I kind of agree with the betting odds here at 56%. Nathaniel Wood, Andre Fili, very, very close one. If Andre can keep range, he probably wins. If Nathaniel Wood can close the distance, mix in those combinations, he probably wins. So again, these are all slight leans and very, very close ones. Mick Parkin, a very big underdog of the card, and very good value as well at plus 142. We actually got him earlier than that at plus 188. He was at plus 210 at one point as well. There's some good odds on Mick Parkin right there. I am decently confident on him at 58% to win. Andre Muniz, Paul Craig, can never be confident in a Paul Craig fight, so we're going to have Andre at 59%. Underdog Johnny Parsons, not a big underdog at all, but at plus 102 right there, he is an underdog nonetheless. I actually feel pretty good about him, having him as a almost confident pick at 63%. Joel Alvarez, obviously better striker, bigger, more powerful, taller, lengthier, and very good wrestling and grappling. Kind of the dream opponent to beat a guy like Mark Diakiese in the lightweight division. But again, could be interesting. Joel got a lot of scar tissue now after the Arman Tsarukyan fight, but I feel pretty good on Joel Alvarez. Makhmud bigger, stronger, more powerful, should get the win. But again, none of these guys are very, very confident because Joel's coming off a loss. Johnny does eat a lot of shots, and Makhmud Muradov has been very inconsistent inside of the UFC. Confident pick, Molly McCann at 75%. She's the better striker. She's got solid takedown defense when she's not fighting a future champ. In Erin Blanchfield, I think she should pretty much dominate that fight on the feet. And just not go to the ground with Stoliarenko. And Aspinall, of course, most confident of the card at super confident pick, 85%. Those are the confident picks. Aspinall, Molly McCann is my super and just regular old confident picks. Almost confident, we got Makhmud Muradov, Joel Alvarez, and Johnny Parsons. And then a lot of slight leans with Andre Muniz, Mick Parkin, Nathaniel Wood, Fares Siam, Yanela Shmooze, Davey Grant, Ketlin Vieira, Jafel Filio, Lerone Murphy, and Bruno Brazil. Thank you guys for watching. Those are the confident picks. Make sure to like and subscribe. Comment your confident picks down below. It's been a good one. We'll see you in the next one. And that is it for the live stream. Bert, please beat up Nubby. How old are you? I am 16, turning 17 in about 2 months' time. I didn't realize my hair was like this the whole live stream. Who got winning? Shavkat or Costa? I'm assuming you mean Hamza. But I do have Hamza Chimaev round 2 submission. Thank you guys for watching.